Hi, my name is Zuri. I'm going to take you through a Pilates practice with a point of difference here today. So there are 6 main principles to Pilates: control, centering, concentration, breath, flow, and precision. And in this practice today, I'm going to bring your focus to the first one, which is control, and the last one, precision. So if we slow the practice right down and we really focus on the controlled movements and really be precise with those movements, it can become a very powerful practice. I'm going to really slow the tempo down and get you to focus. Obviously you're still going to be in flow and you will still breathe, but let's focus on the control of movement and the precision of each movement. Come to a seated position at the top of your mat and slowly, gently C-curve the spine. Again, take your time. Straight away there's that control of movement as I C-curve the spine and lower back to the mat. Once you get here, allow the head to soften, roll the shoulders gently back, extend out to the tips of the fingers. Take a breath in and out. One more breath in and out. Raise the arms up on a breath in and lower them down on a breath out. So really slowing it down, breathing in and using as much control as I can to lower the arms down. Breath in and then start that breath out. One more, breathing in. And quite precise, the fingertips towards the ceiling. And then exhale, press the palms down, extending and lengthening right out towards the tips of the fingers. The arms are active, strong and long, with the elbows just hovering off the mat. Breathing in. Exhale, nod the chin down towards the chest as we lift to the tips of the shoulder blades. Inhale, lower. The breath comes first, the movement flows with that exhale, so I'm breathing and curling over the breastbone. Inhale, lower. Additionally, start to breathe, and as you're breathing out, deepen that curl over your breastbone. Come up into the Pilates curl, pausing, holding. Lift the right leg, lift the left leg. Tabletop position. Take another pause. Inhale as you lower. And exhale, curl. Head, neck and shoulders off the mat. Breathing in. Start to breathe out. One more, breathing in. And take a long breath out as you curl head, neck and shoulders off the mat and reach out to the tips of the fingers. Bring right leg in and move left leg away, hovering that foot just off the ground. Quick change and pause and hold. Quick change and pause and hold. So you're moving the legs, then connection to stillness. Moving the legs, connection to stillness. Moving slow, pause and hold. Last one here, pause and hold. Bring the legs back, lower the head. And bring the feet back to the mat. Let's get into the 100. Take a breath in here. Curl the head, neck and shoulders off the mat as you lift to the tips of the shoulder blades, hovering both the arms, legs to tabletop position. Start to beat the arms quite vigorously, breathing in and out. Inhale for 5 and out. Breath in and breath out. Stretch the right leg out only. Change. Left leg out only. Change it up again. Right leg only. Last one here. Left leg out only. Straighten both legs. Last 30. Last 20. Final 10. Bring the knees in. Lower the head. Stretch the legs out along the mat, the feet in flexion. Raise the arms towards the ceiling, breathing in. Start to peel off the mat. Take a breath in, stretch that spine forwards. Exhale, slowly lower back to the mat. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, slowly lower. Make this next one your last one. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Stretch. Drawing belly button back towards the spine. See how slowly you can lower back to the mat. Once the arms come back beside the body, you can roll the shoulders back. Feet in flexion. Hover the right foot with the toes pointed. Reach that right leg up in the air and rotate it inside to come back to where you started at the bottom. Lift that leg up with the toes pointed. Rotate outside, external rotation. Lift the leg up. Rotate in and down. Lift the leg up. Rotate out and down. Come back to that pause and hover. Flex the foot and lower both feet to the mat. This time hover the left leg. Toes are pointed. Breathe in, lift the leg up. Internal rotation. Lift the leg up. External rotation. Lift the leg straight up. Rotate on the inside and down. Little pause. Lift the leg straight up. External rotation. Pausing at the bottom, flexing that foot lower. Walk the feet back towards the body. Take a breath in. Curl the head, neck and shoulders off the mat as you lift to the tips of your shoulder blades. Inhale, lower. Start to breathe out. One more, breathing in. As I deepen the curl over the breastbone, reach the hands towards the back of the thighs. Slowly curl the body up, coming up to a comfortable seated position, scooping maybe the hips gently a little closer towards the heels. As I lift the feet, finding a pointed balance, just gently tuck the tailbone under. Place the hands right into the front of the shins, quite low down, as you gently press both of the shins into your hands. Draw the elbows out wide. Gentle nod, scooping that belly in. Initiate the movement from the belly. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, find balance. Inhale. Pausing. Inhale. There's a moment of stillness at the top. Two more. One more. Lower the feet. And again, slowly, gently C-curve the spine as you lower back towards the mat. Coming into the ab series, 5 exercises in a row. Remember, we're controlling the movements and being really precise with each of our movements. So if we continue that with the focus in the ab series, curl the head, neck and shoulders off the mat, bringing the right leg in, reaching the right hand towards that right ankle with your left hand halfway down the shin. Stretch and extend the left leg on a high 45, the toes are pointed. Switch and change, left leg draws in, left hand to left ankle. Right hand to right ankle, left hand to left ankle. Keep it in flow. Toes are pointed. Drawing the legs close, brushing the inner thighs past each other. Two more. Last one. Breath out. Bend both knees. Lower the head and bring the feet back down. Take a breath. Inhale to prepare. Curl the head, neck and shoulders off the mat. hover the arms, legs to tabletop position. Keep the legs completely still. Let's just move the arms. Breath in. And exhale, hold the arms there. Breathing in, stretch both the legs away. Exhale, return everything back to where we started. Just the arms first. Breath in. And breath out. Stretch the legs. Inhale. Exhale, return everything to the center. Arms only. Breathing in and out. Stretch the legs, point the toes. Exhale, return to center. Last one. Just the arms first. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, stretch and lengthen the legs away. Exhale, return to center. Lower the head and lower the feet down. Take a breath here. Curl the head, neck and shoulders off the mat. As you bring the right leg in, stretch the left leg out long and start to extend and straighten that right leg as we extend into the scissor leg. Reach the hands towards the calf, towards the ankle. Pause, switch, change and hold. Switch, change and hold. So transition the legs quick and hold. Move the legs, then come to stillness. Switch, change and hold. Keep both legs active. Switch, change and hold. One more right. Last one left. And bend both knees. Lower the head and lower the feet. Take a breath. Curl the head, neck and shoulders off the mat. Circle the arms around the body, placing the hands onto the back of the skull. Bring the legs to tabletop position. Stretch those legs up in the air, deepening the curl over your breastbone. Stretch the legs out to a high 45. Slowly return them back to where you started. Stretch both legs out. Breathing in as you lower. Exhale. Slowly return. Stretch. Point. Exhale. Stretch down through the inner thighs. Draw the legs closer and return. Last one. Double straight leg stretch and return. Bend the knees. Lower the head and lower the feet. Last one, we come into the rotation. Take a breath in. Curl the head, neck and shoulders off the mat. Hands on the back of the skull. Bring that right leg in towards you. Stretch that left leg away. Start to rotate, come up and over. Switch, change and hold. Switch, change and hold. So lifting, twisting, pausing on one side. Lifting, twisting, pausing. Rotation. Keep the legs active. Think of the left as we come across. Reaching up and over. Opposite shoulder to opposite knee. One more right. Last one left. Hug knees to body. Roll to seated position. Scoop the hips back. Stretch the legs out in front. Draw up through the spine. Maybe the knees are bent. Arms forward but shoulders down and back. Breath in. And start to breathe out. Inhale. Start the movement at the top. The crown of the head moves forwards and then extend and widen through the back of the rib cage. Inhale. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breath in. Last one here. Exhale fully and completely as you stretch that spine forwards. You come up nice and tall, hands beside your hips. Scoop your hips towards your heels. Open leg rocker. Tuck the tailbone under. Lift the shins. Hands could be on the back of your thighs. Point the toes. Inhale, roll back to the tips of the shoulder blades. Find balance. Inhale, roll back. Pause. Inhale, roll back. This time holding at the top, straightening the legs out. Bend the knees. Inhale, roll. Exhale, stretch and extend. We go through movement and connection to stillness. One more. Roll to hold. Pausing this time. Lower the feet. Scoop the hips back. Take the feet just slightly wider than the mat. Open the chest. Inhale, rotation. Exhale, dive forward. Breathing in and out. Rotation. Stretch, lengthen on that diagonal. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breath in. This time, pause. Both arms reaching two different directions. Inhale, open the chest, reach forward on that diagonal. Now working to the arms, extend out to the tips of the fingers, pause and hold, scoop belly back towards the spine. Breath in. Looking back, both the arms reaching in two different directions. Maintain that stillness. Breath in, come up. Last one to the other side. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still breathing out. Inhale, come up. Hands beside the hips, scoop your hips towards your heels. Reach the arms out in front, extend to the tips of the fingers. The hands slightly wider than the shoulders. Keeping the arms strong and straight, slowly curve down. For full body stretch. Reach and extend for each end of the room. As you slowly roll over onto your tummy. Hands under the shoulders, forearms resting on the mat, the feet just slightly wider than the hips. Take a breath in, coming forwards, up and forwards with the chest, pausing. Start your breath out, lower slowly with the exhale. Head is in gentle hover, inhale. Start to breathe out. Starting in that hover, inhale to lift, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. Breathing in and breathing out. Take the hands wider. The elbows almost lining up with the bottom of the ribcage, the hands slightly wider. Thumbs towards the ceiling, palms facing towards each other. As we lift, bring the arms with you. And being very precise, the elbows drop slightly as the hand and the wrist lift slightly higher, slowly lower. Maybe have the hands, the wrist just hovering off the ground. Breathing in. So bringing the arms with me, just keeping a slight drop through the elbow. And then slowly lower. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. Breathing in. And slowly lower body. Move the hands behind you. Hands roughly into the middle of the back. Tips of the fingers could just touch, maybe separating the hands. Maybe one hand rests on top of the other. Draw the legs a little closer, heels to touch. Hover the feet, the legs just off the ground. Breathe in, come up to extension. Exhale, moving the hands back up the back. Breathing in and breathing out. Could have one hand on top, go out to extension, and then change, placing the other hand on top. Keep the legs hovering just slightly. Inhale, come up. Exhale, change, place the other hand on top. Breathing in and breathing out. 1 more. Breathing in and breathing out. Lower the feet, sweep the arms around in front. Have the hands slightly wider than your shoulders. Again, with the head in a gentle hover, extend both arms and both legs off the mat. Start to move slowly. Opposite arm, Opposite leg with as much control as you can. Keeping the head still. Start to speed it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold, slowly lower. Roll over onto one side. Let your head rest on that bottom arm as you bring both the legs just gently towards the front edge of the mat. Hand in front of rib cage. Hover the feet away from the ground. Lift that top leg. Up and down slowly. Lift it up. Lower down. Breathing in. And breathing out. One more. Bring it down halfway. Lift that bottom leg up. As you keep the top leg still, you actively move that bottom leg. 2 more. 1 more. Squeeze heels together. Hover the legs up and down together. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Lower the legs slowly. Bring the knees in. Use your arms to support your body as you lift up. Changing. Extending that bottom arm. Let the head rest, hand in front of your rib cage. Squeeze your heels together. Point the toes. Top leg only. Just start by gently, slowly moving that top leg up and down. Take that top leg up and hold. Start to move the bottom leg. Holding top leg in stillness. Just moving the bottom leg. 1 more. Squeezing the heels to touch. Move both legs together. Lift together, lower together. Heels to touch. 2 more. 1 more. And then lower the legs down. Bring the knees to the middle as we slowly roll over. Come to your back. Back is flat. Shoulders back. Relax that lower jaw. With the feet back, shoulder, hip width apart. Palms pressing down. Just gently curl the tailbone. And then the lower back. The back of the rib cage. And the back of the rib cage just lifts a little higher. And slowly lower as you massage all the way down. Start with that pelvic tilt, curling. Slowly. Keep lifting. Pausing. Holding. And just the stillness, maintaining that control, that precision through your body. Slowly lower it down. 1 more. Curl the tailbone. Keep lifting. When we get to the top, pause. One more breath in. Lower with your breath out. Bring the knees to chest. Hands halfway down the shin. Just draw the knees in tight towards you. Just gentle curling of the tailbone off the mat. As we set ourselves up for teaser, stretch the legs away from the body. Maybe a high 45. Raise the arms towards the ceiling, breathing in. Exhale, curl off the mat. And hold it here. Keep the left arm still and rotate as you open the right arm and reach maybe just back towards the right edge of your mat, drawing back to center. Try that on the left side. Open around to the left, leaning back, reaching just back towards the left edge, maybe off the left edge of your mat as you come to center. Slowly lower, bringing the knees to the chest again. Bring the legs to Either tabletop position or on that high 45. Raise the arms up on a breath in. Exhale, curl up. Raise the arms 3 times. Breathing in and out. Breath in and out. One more. Breath in. Breath out. Slowly lower. Knees to chest. One more. Set the body. Tabletop position, high 45. Raise the arms towards the ceiling. Breath in. Breath out. Lower the legs. 1, 2. Last one. Lower and lift. Pausing, lowering all the way back to the mat as you bring the knees to the chest. Curl the head, tuck your body into a tight little ball shape. Roll to a seated position. Bring the soles of the feet to turn in. Let the knees just soften. As you tuck your tailbone under and you sit towards the back of the hips. Find a point of balance right here. Tap the soles of the feet together once. Roll back, do the same. Tap once. 1 tap. Tap once. Tap twice. 1, 2. Tap twice here. Maybe 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Last one. 3 times. Pause. Soles of the feet turn in. The edges of your feet onto the mat. Just gently stretch that spine. Forwards. Coming into mermaids. Right leg in front. Shift that left leg behind you. Reach the arms out wide. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale. Count as stretch. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. One more. Breath in. Long breath out. Breath in. And exhale as you go up and over to the other side. Holding. Lowering the arms. Bring the left leg to the front. Shift that right leg behind. Extend out to the tips of your fingers. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale. Extend, lengthen, reach into the tips of your fingers. Breath in. Take that long breath out. Inhale. Reaching up and over, creating length through one side of your body. Last counter stretch, up and over. Reaching and extending up and over to one side. Bring the hands around, windmill onto your hands and your knees. Pause it. Shoulders back. Wrist under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Step one leg back at a time, tucking the toes under. Feet in flexion. Chest is puffed open, wide in the back of the rib cage. Breathing in and breathing out. One more inhale. And slowly lower as you exhale. Child's pose. Add some movement into that plank position this time. Wrist under the shoulders, both arms are straight. Roll the shoulders back, stepping the legs back one at a time, pausing. Hover that right leg, point the toes, and bring the knee underneath your chest, your rib cage, 4 times. 3, 2. Last one. Step that foot back. Tuck the toes under. Hover your left foot, toes pointed. Bring it in. 1, 2, 3. Last one. And then lower and sit back. Circle the arms around the body just to release through the wrists and through the shoulders. And so that is my take on a very controlled, precise flow. I hope you enjoyed that.